Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
We're back. Happy Labor Day weekend. Woohoo. Hope you have Monday off. Or the people that don't, thanks for laboring on Labor Day. Sorry. I'm going to sleep. That's what I'm going to do.
Are you?
I'm going to pop a melatonin and pray. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I sleep. Or have Harper pray. Her prayers work.
Or she'll wake you up.
No, I'm locking the door.
Oh, she'll still wake you up. Auntie. Or Quinn will be like, rah, rah, rah.
She can go out there and play the harp. Anyways, welcome back. We're on episode 134. And we are doing an episode of What's Up With That? We've done two of these. We did one at the very beginning when we started. We did one in February of last year, 2022. And it was an interesting episode. I got some notes from that one. I re-listened to it. For those that don't know, you're slipping, but it's basically just us bringing things up that are, you're just like, what's up with that? What the fuck? And it came from a skit from SNL with Kenan Thompson, and he has a show called What's Up With That? So, yeah. I've got a soundbite for you later, though. Anyways, before we get into it, Tequila, how was your week?
My week was good. Extraordinary.
Extraordinary?
Yes.
That's wonderful to hear. No elaboration?
No.
You don't want to talk about your kid getting his first check? No? Okay, well, I want to talk about it because I need to borrow some money. If you could let him know. I'll text him. Yeah. He's going to tell me that sounds like you made a bad decision. Or something.
I can tell you this much about it. The little dude is spoiled because he was not impressed with the chick.
So it wasn't like the movie Big when he got his first check and he was like,
No, he came and asked me, did you put this in my bank account? I'm like,
oh, damn.
That's how insignificant it was to him.
Oh, wow.
I got excited.
Must be nice. If you don't need it.
I got excited for him. I'm like, dude, that's your first. I say, look, see, come from this. He just looked at me.
Well, if you don't need it, I do.
Are you going to frame it?
I do.
I got my first dollar framed.
No, this not global. Nobody gets all direct deposit.
That's all right.
You get paper.
But you still have the paper.
Huh? Oh, what's still
Well,
got
he
paper?
ain't got no paper yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you get a stub?
But I always get
He ain't got no stuff. I mean, other than this clock against.
Oh.
They'll probably mail it to me,
Yeah.
like for tax purposes later. They'll probably either like at the end of the year or later in the month. Because you have to.
I had to go print mine out from ADP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
ADP, we have ADP, but
Yeah.
they print them. They send them. We get them every
Y'all
day.
need to get that out. Y'all need to log on.
Oh well, person in charge of that's not that tech savvy, so we get a piece of paper. It's fine, totally fine.
Yeah, I do everything from the app. I submit time off, everything on ADP.
Sounds high efficient.
I approve the people that work for me that's not salary, I approve their time and everything through the ADP app. I just use the app.
That's cool.
Print my stubs from the app. But you also can log in on the computer. Yeah. Access it.
It's giving 2023. Yeah.
And probably a number extra $10 a year or some shit.
I don't think
well,
it's...
those features probably free.
Okay.
They just ain't told you.
No comment. I just make sure it's there every 2 weeks. That's all I need. Thank you. How was your week, Cognac?
It was good.
But I'm glad y'all mentioned that because I did tell Carlos to make sure he get his check stub because I'm so used to just not getting one. I don't even get one. You know what I'm saying? access to the
Yeah, and I wonder if it's different since he's like underage, like taxes. I don't know how that works.
I told him taxes and
He
he thought his check was supposed to be bigger, and I say taxes, dude. He was like, I say everybody pay taxes. I don't care how old you are, you went to work, you clocked in.
Yeah.
Should told him to pay you cash under the.
No.
What are you going to tell them to hang out in front of Home Depot next?
That's good money.
Yeah,
Tell him
everybody in front of Home Depot live in the same fucking mansion on the river. About 6 generations.
You can
money
move.
longer than mine.
Right.
You can get
Batman money.
you can get no taxes and you can get a new home in River Oaks.
So you think riding around on all the Escalades and shit around?
I'm curious. I wonder because I started working at 16.
Oh, you paying taxes?
I know, but I just don't remember. I graduated at 16 too. No, I started working at 15 then. Yeah. But I did my own taxes.
They
I don't remember my parents doing anything. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was. I just did it like on TurboTax.
I mean,
or whatever.
I did the I-9 and shit for him, so I know he paying taxes.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, you guys pay them. You gotta pay them. I'm just saying, I just don't remember. You were getting paid under Sable, I'm sure.
No, I got to check. Remember Don Johnson? When I was Don Johnson,
Yeah.
telemarketer?
Yeah.
So I do remember getting a check, but I honestly don't remember anything about taxes either.
Yeah.
Don't come after me.
Go after you were under.
I don't think the bank still exist anymore that paid me for doing the telemarketing, but
I know you pay Social Security because you get those little Social Security.
I'm sure it got
That
handled.
show you your whole work career and how much you pay.
I haven't seen
Social
that.
Security. Well, I get mine online now, but
I've never seen that.
you never seen this? Get a letter from Social Security and they tell you from whenever your first job how much you pay.
I've never
Social
got
Security,
that. No.
all the way down to your current.
I would
job.
love to see that. I've never gotten
I
one.
was about to
Yeah.
say.
Did you sign up for that? Like what?
Maybe because you're in the middle.
They just send me that shit. I thought everybody get them.
I've never got
I've been
one.
getting them for a long time. They like hit and miss. And then I got one, and they say you can sign up for paperless, so I signed up for paperless where I can just log in and look.
Next time you get one, could you bring it so I
I look at my
can?
progression.
I want to sign up. I would love to
I'm
see
like-
my work
I'm
history.
like, man, I'm grown.
Memory lane. Memories.
Well, I've been at one place for over 20 years, so
Well, yeah, but it's cool to see like what
before
they
that,
have for you prior to
you
that.
know,
Okay, how was your week, Cognac?
got summons for jury duty.
Mm.
The girl's not too happy about that.
I have that in my notes because it was brought up on the last episode of What's Up With That we did. And I was going to jury duty. And yeah, I opened the mail and it said Murdoch and I was like, yes! And it wasn't me. No.
And it's and I looked at the address and I go, oh, and it's the main court.
I was at the main courthouse, my last one, but
Oh.
they had already picked. They didn't need me.
So just to make the girl angry, I'm gonna be as neutral as possible and get on there.
That won't make me angry. I'll be jealous, but I'm gonna be invested for sure. But you won't tell me anything.
No,
Wink.
I can't.
I know.
I can't.
Okay. Okay. So that was your weed? Jury duty?
No, and also had a good lunch today with the crew. Me, Tequila, the girl, and the little girl.
That little girl.
The little girl. So it's nice to be around people that still want to hang out and have lunch with me and aren't sick of me. So that was pleasant.
Yeah.
And I ate way too much.
You and Harper ate way too much.
Yes. Dania had a gift card, so
Yeah, thank you to the people who got me.
yeah, that was cool for
People I
her
went
for her
with.
birthday. And then Mike picked up the rest.
I don't think he wanted to. He just was looking.
Hmm.
You know, he was just looking around.
Well, I don't know about y'all.
So
Who's-
it look like that? See, don't say the year, but
God
look,
damn! No,
all those are.
why you wasn't working?
Come on, man.
I
I just said don't say that. But,
I didn't say the year. There was this
Yes,
time
because
frame where it's due.
start from the bottom would go all the way up, and it go all the way to year to date.
Damn, he was broke that year. I'm just kidding.
I mean, the inflation though back then that was a lot of money. I think that's what I made.
I was talking about the zeros.
Probably able to get yeah. Oh well, yeah. But anywho,
that y'all know of.
right. To finish it out, yeah, that was all. So
Okay.
So you can just do it online. They may not send a letter from you, but
I don't trust. I need a letter.
my bad, Rob.
no, you're fine. And then yeah, we came back and here we are. And Harper passed out 5 minutes before we got home, and
She had the itis.
she got them.
She ate a lot. Yeah. I'm going back over there though. There's an in and out. So.
Yeah.
My week was, nobody asked, but
How
my
was
week
your
was,
week?
it was long, as per usual. Harper started school on Monday. That was super cute. She's very excited. She's still excited, so I hope she keeps that same energy. But on Monday, we had an incident here. We were going to take her to her first day of school, and some lady started walking up our driveway. While we're sitting in the car. I was driving and Cognac was in the passenger seat, and she's just walking up the driveway, and we're just like, oh, okay. And my sister was putting Harper in the car. She saw her, but didn't see like what happened because there was a spider in her car. Here nor there. Anyway, she just starts walking up the driveway, and we're just like, what the fuck? And she just goes up to Cognac's side and opens the door, like ready to get in.
I'd have beat the shit out of
Yeah.
her. I don't hit girls at all. But
I hit intruders. I don't care what's in between their legs.
I was just because what was she gonna?
I would have been defending my
Yeah,
life.
he was like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, I just
And
was
then
like,
she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
oh, I'm
like,
so sorry.
Like
That because she
it
was
seemed
kind
like-
of in her phone too and
I'm
stuff.
going to say, like, I'm just, this is just my detective nature. She was not like crackhead-y.
But she was off on
She
something.
had a nice Jeep she was driving. It was really nice. But since she was off, I think she had a long night. I think she met somebody at the club. And, yeah. Anyways, and she's like, oh, sorry. But then she just stands there. Like, Rob closes the door. She just stands there right next to the door. And is, like, on the phone. So I'm just sitting there, and so I get out of the car, I go up to my sister, I'm like, did you see that shit? She's like, nah, she didn't see it. So we're just sitting there, and then we call each other. We're just sitting there waiting to figure out what the hell's going on. And then this dude pulls up in another Jeep, also not a bad-looking Jeep, and he's just, like, driving in circles.
Randomly.
Randomly
Hitting
hitting
curbs.
in front of the house and stuff. And
Not our curbs, by the way.
well, no,
Yeah.
but I'm just, he doesn't know what he's doing. And then they started arguing across the street, and then Harper was going to be late, so we left, and my sister was coming back this way, so I said, let me know if they're gone, or whatever. I thought they was trying to throw a pool party when we left the house, that's what I thought. Because she had on her little maxi dress, and did you see her bra strap was like broken, too?
Well,
She had a rough night. Anyways, apparently they were changing the tire. She must have got a flat.
Yeah.
And they changed it in the neighbor's driveway or something. I don't do that though. Even my mom said, I'm really happy that Rob was in the car because I know what you would have did. Because I'm going to hit first and ask questions
Yeah,
later.
I mean, because not in my neighborhood, but in Missouri City, Sugar Land area, cars, they break in their cars a lot, parked outside and shit. People got them on the next door app, according to the next door app, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, that's the first thing they do is check pull them on the handle.
Yeah.
I'm defending my property.
Yeah.
Work too hard for my shit.
Yeah. I was ready.
Yeah.
I was like, let me get the seatbelt off. I'm about to knock this bitch the fuck out.
I probably wouldn't have hit her, or
No,
I probably wouldn't have put my
I
hands on her
would've.
because
Sorry.
I'd have jumped out the car. You know, I'm a big dude, so hopefully
Yeah.
that would have been threatening enough
She
to
was
get out
bigger
my
than me.
car.
but that's what that's kind of like the approach I took. Was
Did you get out the car?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Couldn't. Where was he gonna go? Climb over me? She was all up in the door.
Well, no, I
He
like.
would have had to push her.
No, like I put my foot out,
Yeah.
you know, and I was like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah.
You know, and she was like, "Oh, sorry," you know.
Yeah, but get out my yard, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, she did, but she did walk off and go
She
back.
stood
to
there
this.
for a minute, still on her phone, trying to figure
I
out.
don't remember
She
all
didn't
that.
know what dick she got the night before or what car he drove. That's how I feel.
Yeah, why?
Because when you don't just walk up to a car that's on, clearly, like the motor was running, she didn't know who she was looking for.
You just down there to murder camper. Bitch. No, excuse my language.
You know,
You need to get out my yard.
Yeah, don't let
Figure
that,
that shit out.
don't
down the
let that
street.
happen
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Don't oops over here. It's the wrong location.
We ain't got no long.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, before we get into what's up with that, we have a special segment that we do.
Special segment.
You know that one.
Joking with Cognac. Ow.
You stole my shit. Okay.
That's a retro. If you listen to
I know.
the last episode,
I
that's how we
remember.
introduced.
I said joking with fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't. Yeah. You sound better saying it. So we'll just keep it the new way next time. Go ahead. Sorry.
So what happens when you sing a country song backwards?
Depends what the song is. I like country music.
I don't know
so
what happened when you sing it forward, so that's the wrong person.
You get your truck back, your dog back, and your wife.
Oh shit. That's funny.
That's funny as hell. I like that one.
And your cousin,
And your cousin Paul too.
which is your wife.
You came up with that one? You came up with that one?
No
No,
way.
I thought about it.
Yeah, that's genius. I like that. Yeah,
That ain't no way.
That is
I don't believe that. I believe that. No.
Rock.
You don't listen to country music.
I know, but I've heard it somewhere years ago. When I was-
Cognac owns that one. Trademark. We better not hear it nowhere else.
Yeah.
It dawned on
We gonna pull up to your car.
Without consent.
Yeah.
it dawned on me today for some reason. I was like,
That's funny. I
Yeah,
actually like
that's
that one.
funny.
That was a good one. Much better than the last episode that we really listened to.
"Oh, you don't like
The
any of my
vampire
jokes
one.
for the past
The vampire
20."
one. No, I said I like about like 80% or something.
Well, thank you.
No, you did great.
I hope y'all like 100% of them.
They do. That's the only reason why they listen to it, and they just turned it off right now after that.
After that?
section, yeah.
That's it. All right, since nobody's listening, let me tell y'all something.
Anyways, does anybody have a what's up with that? They
Yeah,
wanna start with?
I got a what's up with that we can start off with.
Sure.
And nobody can answer it. Nobody can answer it.
Nobody can answer it.
I mean, I know the answer, but I ain't gonna get into
Can
it.
I play my soundbite really quick?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Here's how it goes. We'll start like this. Yeah, so
Thank you, SNL.
yeah, thank you SNL
For that
and
clearance.
Keenan. Yeah, sorry if we're not supposed to, but it's just so poetic and we appreciate
Well, it was
it.
funny. He just interviews people and then
Yeah, it just
And then that
interrupts
beat-
it.
that beat
Yeah, that beat when that beat hit. Yeah. All right, go ahead, Tequila.
The heat.
The heat.
Oh, what's up with that heat?
Wow.
What's up?
I have that here
Yeah,
in my
what's-
notes.
I mean, I know
The last episode, you asked the Lord about the weather, and I said Tequila asked the Lord about the weather, and I'm still wondering what happened with the conversation.
I know you love us and you're trying to tell us something. I'm listening.
Last time Mike was saying,
Ears wide open and study.
last episode Mike was saying it's 35, then 85, then 75, then 110.
Yeah, but now it's just 110.
And that's it.
I guess he heard me.
He said, "I'll pick one."
You want something consistent?
There, 110 for you.
So if you could ask the Lord to keep it at 70.
75 around, yeah.
Or just go back to the 35, 85.
I don't want
No.
I don't want that either.
No, 75 is good.
Yeah. It's like people are about to be naked in these streets. It's
They are. You just saw one.
I know the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was Florida.
Oh, I thought you said you saw a dude pull down his pants down over there.
Oh, I did see that at
Yes.
the Galleria. Yeah, it was hot. He was just letting it.
Air out.
He pulled it back up.
So these kids, I don't know, like me and Rob, our stature, we big. So the newer age kids, they skin and bones. Like all the Carlos friends, they skin and bones. And one dude, I ain't gonna say.
He a bodyguard.
One dude come to the house. He used to not ever have a shirt on. I had to check him because he lived in the neighborhood. I'm like, dude, number one, your skin is your sin.
Oh shit! Wow.
You got these dreadlocks and shit. You walking through this neighborhood with no teeth. Don't come to my house. You pass my house.
Like no tank top, anything?
No tank top. He holding it.
Oh hell no.
Don't come to my house without no shirt on. I know it's hot. Stay your ass at home. You know what I'm saying? But if you gotta walk over here, Carlos don't want to pick you up. Don't come to my house knocking on my door, standing by my garage waiting for Carlos to open it or whatever without no motherfucker.
You can't even come over for a pool party with no shirt on.
Yeah.
Like that's disrespectful as shit.
But it's hot.
I understand.
Stay your ass at home.
Yeah, it's with your free bills.
Yeah.
You know, because they don't pay bills.
Yeah.
You got free air conditioning. Why are you coming over here to take my free air conditioning?
That shit on
with
YouTube,
no shirt on.
That shit you watching on YouTube not real. They not walking around like that. You don't see nobody else walking around riding their bike. Nothing like that. You can go to the park and everybody got their shirts on.
You need to have
Put the
something
shirt
on. Yeah, that's just not respectful.
Okay, Mr. Mike. Nah, put your shirt on.
Yeah. First of all, don't answer me till your shirt is on.
Yeah, why you talk to me with your shirt on?
Oh my god, my dad would have a field day. Woo, Lord. My dad might go to their house. Make sure you got. Does your son have some shirts?
One day I seen him getting out the car, no shirt on. I'm like, Carlos, that's nasty.
Yeah, that is gross. That's sticky.
He's sticky.
That's sticky. Everything's sticky.
He gonna ride in the car that I paid for. He need a shirt on. It's like he need a shirt on at my house. Put the money. What the hell? The AC worked in the car.
Carlos need a detail.
I'm like, you
in
just,
the car.
You just
nuts and
you cool with that?
Nuts and underarm sweat all in the seat.
Now I got a problem with you because you cool with that shit. Yeah, what's up with that?
See, I was always the one worst case scenario. I always had a tank top underneath.
That's understandable.
So
yeah, you were wife beater central.
well, I meant
you had no 50 Cent white beaters.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. White and tight
with the solid strap. Yeah.
Anyway.
You gotta be buff to wear them. Just the average. Everybody can't wear them 50 Cent white.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day.
No, back in the day, you had the regular white beaters. You talking about the one that has like kind of a skinnier strap?
Yeah,
kind of cuts. Yeah, you
yeah.
have some now, but yeah, he's talking about the ones that's.
Oh yeah. No,
it has the
I went
lining.
those.
Basically.
Yeah, those. No, I had the regular ones.
Yeah, with your Versace.
2 years, yeah, and then I changed to blacks, but
Yeah, but the blacks aren't the. But you do have some with the thingies.
The 50 cents.
The 50 cents. Okay, sorry.
but
I just learned that. Yeah.
But anyways, I'll get back to that. Yeah, so no, I changed to that because working in the warehouse, back in the day and delivering or whatever driver, you have to, sometimes you're on an hour drive, whatever, you take your shirt off, let it dry out, put it back on, and then do the delivery, sweat that shirt out again, dry, but at least I had something on where I wasn't just sitting there with my skin all out while the driver's driving or vice versa. You know what I mean? I understand that. I never just completely I'm really hot.
It's getting there though, Lord.
If you hot,
you can hear our prayer.
If you hot in a white beater, man, go on home, man.
Yeah.
That white beater ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Damn.
If you hot in that, come on. Man.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, hindsight, it'd be more ethical for me to take all my clothes off. But that's another story. But
I wouldn't think ethical is the word.
No, I meant
make more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, men. I'm just gonna say this as a woman. That shit's not fair. You think you can just walk around with your top off? We can't.
You can in New York.
Yeah, we can, and then we get arrested.
No, not in New York.
Yeah,
in New York, In New York, girls can walk topless.
Okay, I'm just saying.
No, seriously.
They've made nipples so fucking faux pas on women, but I gotta look at your nipples walking down the street? No, thank you.
That's the only place I can think of. There's other places.
That's another content.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No,
That's not fair.
yeah, what's something to talk about?
Oh, okay.
Did you see that?
I'm just saying, we all hot. And if anything, ours are like bigger usually. And we need to air it out too.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
But don't go to Tequila's house with your shirt off, ladies or
They,
gentlemen.
They
Not respectful.
They passed all the laws that went into new laws. It went into effect Friday on the 1st, September 1st. So you got a whole year to get that one pushed.
we
I mean, I'm not gonna do it.
We knew-
I'm a respectful. I'm a lady.
we knew a
Look,
person.
Martin, I'm a lady.
We knew a person that used to walk around with a freaking, what do you call them? Not jogging shorts, but whatever, with her top off, around her kids and everything. Just walking around the house cooking.
That's her house. She
Yeah,
paid.
no, I know.
She paid for the house. They gotta see what they see.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Ain't no problem with that. I mean, Harper roll up on me butt ass naked, and I'm just like, okay, hi.
While you're going to the bathroom,
I
yeah.
know some people that used to be a rule in their house.
Ain't no clothes.
So I can't.
Not butt naked, but you gotta.
If I know Harbor, but the thing is, see, if I know Harbor's in the house, I'm fully damn near dressed.
Okay,
When I'm in
good.
bed.
That's
Yeah.
respectful.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Like pajamas, tank top.
Yeah, well,
Damn near
Harper,
wear the
Harper
hat.
and me got the same thing.
Damn near wear the hat.
So, yeah.
Damn near wear the hat to
I don't have
bed.
to explain anything to her. We got the same
No, I know. I'm just saying.
with her big.
I
big
can't see
butt.
myself walking around here like where she wasn't here. You know what I'm saying? Like in my
You don't
underwear.
walk around just in your drawers.
I know that, but sometimes I do. But I'm saying like just to grab.
What's up with that?
No,
What's up with that?
I'm saying like just to go grab a water. I'll put my PJs on if so
If she's here.
if she's here. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
cool.
Yeah.
Good job.
And
That's
tank
what
top.
I'm mature though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm mature though.
Do you have a what's up with that, or do you?
Oh
is
yeah.
that your
What's up with Mr. Fitty throwing the microphone? What happened?
Oh,
It
I think
didn't
he'll
work.
pay for it. It wasn't working
It
when he
won't
got
work.
frustrated.
He
I
got
don't think he.
Oh, he
I don't
didn't
think
intentionally do it.
No, he
Oh, I
definitely
didn't know.
intentionally.
Yeah, you do the third one.
No, since you brought it up, I was.
Yeah, he. It was like the third time his
Yeah.
mic went out. He was frustrated. I think he will definitely pay for that.
Yeah,
woman.
he showed remorse. He said he felt.
Yeah,
He
he
didn't
just.
try.
No, I didn't. Like I said,
Yeah.
since you
Yeah,
brought
when
it up,
Cardi, I didn't bring him up.
or
He
hold
did,
on, yeah.
actually.
Sorry,
Focus. Listening is.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
said
it's
it.
the tank top
Yeah,
thing.
okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Listening's important.
My bad.
Anyways, it wasn't like somebody threw something at him. He was mad, like the Cardi thing. Like, that was an accident. I'm sure he'll take care of it. I love you, Chris.
What's up with the gang saying? I bet he won't bring his fat ass to my city and throw a microphone at somebody.
He was in his city.
Oh, well,
Yeah, he said, I know his fat ass didn't come to my city and hit women.
Yeah.
I love you, JC. I don't want to go against him. It was funny though.
Gang just looking for some.
Yeah, I
clickbait,
know.
clickbait.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah. I like both of them.
Well, they both talk shit.
Yeah,
so
to each other, yeah.
we'll see.
No, I think it's no real animosity. I seen them make up before, so I don't know. I thought that shit was funny too.
Yeah.
So what's
Okay,
your?
my what's up with that is I want to talk about Mitch McConnell for a minute.
Oh yeah.
That's one of mine.
Sir, you gotta go. You gotta go. If you're not on the internet or anything, that you're living in a cave, he's got a really big position in our Senate, and he is 81 years old, and he's looked it for the past 20 years. And he keeps freezing in the middle of. I just Google it. Look it up. It's happened twice. It's happened twice that we know of.
Yeah, that we
And they still
Right.
keep putting him in front of the camera. This is not a party issue. This is term limits are fucking important. And I'm sorry, I'm not comfortable. His doctors released him and said he's recovering from a concussion. He's fucking 81. I've had a concussion before, and I don't just enough. And, you know,
that's a long
it's
comparison.
not a party issue. You know, we've got a Democrat on the Senate.
'Cause they've been, what, 2
She's
months
90
apart?
years old. Feinstein.
I mean, it's been
Whatever.
2 months apart, right?
Yeah.
Been 2 months.
Feinstein, she's 90. She gotta go. Like, sorry, these people are making really big decisions and they'll be dead in a year, probably. Like, that's, yeah, enough with that.
Yeah, I think.
Term limits are important.
I think.
His ass can go and she can go. And those are two different parties.
They,
So it's not a party issue. It's what the fuck is up with that issue?
if y'all clone Gucci Man, and who else clone Jamie Foxx? Don't clone this motherfucker.
Don't clone him.
Goddamn.
There doesn't need to be another one.
Why y'all
of
cloning
those.
Gucci and Jamie Foxx? Clone this motherfucker. Y'all love him so much. Y'all keep dragging his old ass up in front of the cameras.
Yeah.
No, he gonna get stuck on stupid. He
Yes.
don't want to be there.
At all.
Yeah.
And honestly, it was sad to watch. I don't
Yeah,
like.
that's just
I
scary.
cannot stand. I will say wholeheartedly, I can't stand his ass at all. But it was still sad. You know, like that's still like somebody's father and grandfather, probably great grandfather at this point. It's sad. You know, like let him chill
Yeah.
for whatever time he has left. Don't do that because you're just embarrassed. You know what? When he did do great things or whatever, let that be his legacy. Because all I see now is Weekend at Bernie's, and I'm scared.
Well, it's the same thing with the uppers above him.
The who?
Uppers above him, if you know what I mean. Same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But he fell over on a bike. That's my point. You're going back to everything.
No,
doesn't
no,
have to go back to Biden.
it wasn't
Remember,
that. I'm saying, but he's
But
still.
you're talking about Biden. Oh, I'm talking about the Senate right now. I gave you 2 Senate people.
Okay.
Okay, I'm talking about the Senate right now, not him. We can go back. We talk about Biden all. This is my point. He needs to go, and so does she. That's a Democratic Senate leader that's
I get that.
helping a lot of people to the Democratic Party, and he's helping a lot of people to the Republican Party. They both need to get the fuck out of office.
I get that.
The end. Next,
No, anyways.
can we work on those 2 that I brought up without deflecting to somebody else?
No. Anyways, I was going back to him. It's like
What's
they
up
keep
with that?
they keep saying that Mitch McConnell's cleared and all the shit. Would you hand him the keys to your car?
I wouldn't give him a
That's-
French fry and not
That's
watch
my
him eat a
point.
French fry.
Like he's supposed to
He's
make
gonna
all these
eat
decisions. Yeah, he's making all these big decisions. You wouldn't even hand the.
I don't even think. I bet you he doesn't even wipe his own ass without somebody watching him. That's scary.
Yeah, that's my point.
Which is fine. You're fucking 81. You're allowed to, you know, be 81. But you're not allowed to fucking pick rules for me.
I think.
this point.
Yeah, the term limit thing, like you said, I think that's.
How old is your oldest uncle?
I don't know. I don't talk to him.
How old is your grandmother?
She's 83.
3. I
Maybe.
thought. Yeah.
Do she have a time
No.
and mental
No. I wouldn't vote for
fortitude
her.
to
No.
think beyond taking care of herself?
No.
Getting from her bed to her favorite
No.
chair where she can play Scrabble
No.
or
No.
search word or
No,
whatever.
and I love her to death.
Yeah.
That's my Beyonce.
I would
don't
vote
want
for
she
your
to be
Beyonce. I was about.
Yeah,
to
so I call her my Beyonce, but she can't.
That's what I said about my mom. I love my mom. She's 76, finna be 77. But I would not want her to make decisions for a big group of people. you
Yeah.
know, give her one little thing so she can do
Yeah.
to add to whatever going on. Like say the family reunion.
Yeah.
Don't let her play in the whole family reunion.
She gonna forget it. There's gonna be like 3 people there.
Yeah.
You know, just let her fry the chicken or make the
One
potato
task.
salad.
One task.
task.
One task. Yeah, that's just it's
And-
it's a big ass.
Yeah, and tell her
Yeah.
we're gonna come pick it up.
Yeah.
And you can ride with us.
You can't drive. Yeah, either. Yeah.
But
That's just it's just
Yeah.
sad. It's like you're propping him up, and yeah.
we don't want to hear about what you used to do at the old family reunions.
And the other one too,
Yeah.
you don't even see her that much. I don't even know if she might be like Norman Bates.
We don't
at
want to
this
make
point.
we don't want to make family reunions great again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
do something new. Get the people in the right people in the right place.
Let's just
Yeah.
let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Anyways, what's up with that? Tequila.
What's up with the shootings, man? What's up with the shootings? I mean, I know we overcrowded, United States. Me and Raw was talking, and we overcrowded, so a lot of shit get overlooked, and it's just shit. This shit need to stop, man. I mean, it's out of control, and it's not. I don't think we can do anything to control it. You know what I'm saying? But shit is just getting sad, man.
I don't know. I don't have anything to say.
You know, I'm down there getting numb to the shit. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't even make big news about the shit no more. It's a one day thing, and that's it. It used to be ongoing. You know what I'm saying? These we having so many shootings, it's not even news no more.
We can do better as a country, period. I think everybody should be tired of anyone, for whatever reason, whatever race, whatever religion. Everyone should be tired of people just walking in and killing innocent people, period. In general, I don't know. I don't have anything to say. It's going to give me a headache. But what's up with that?
What's up with that?
Do you have a what's up with that?
What's up with people just doing this on the road? Like for no reason. Where are you going?
He's going like this in case you
yeah,
see it.
sorry, just weaving in and out, and you're not going nowhere.
It's like
and then I end up
and
then I end up passing you, and I'm like, what did you just do? Like, what was that?
Getting on my nerves. With school starting, especially the traffic's worse. y'all gotta stop, because I honestly almost just let an 18-wheeler hit me.
Almost got sideswiped
like, you know what? Fuck it.
50 times in the last 3 months, I think.
Because he was just an 18-wheeler.
Did he have a load, or?
Yeah, there was load in the back.
Well, was it open load?
I didn't see the back.
Yeah,
it was just, I don't know.
He didn't have a trailer?
Yeah, the trailer was there, but it wasn't open. I don't know
so you don't know if he had
I don't know what was in there.
Yeah.
I just know he was going like this, and then he went to, where the crystalline is. Where
all the people.
That's I don't even know
where all the people take the Jimmy Rock girls.
Scott or whatever. But he's in that lane where it merges, and I'm like, sir, you knew it was merging before all these other cars, and I refused. I fucking refused.
And then people that do, and then they cut last minute and shit like that. But the only other time I've seen drivers like that, or other major cities, not gonna name them, that I've seen drivers like that, and that's where they're moving here, and that's what they're doing. They're just like this. Woof, 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 woof,
oh my god, that was so subtle.
Right?
Super subtle. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, I think
it says, what does it say?
They drive like that in Israel.
I know that. What does it? What does it say?
Damn it, Israelis, stop moving here.
What is
them driving France?
Yeah, I'm saying
or India and China. So I didn't specify.
But
No, I didn't specify. I didn't specify. See, and you just named a bunch of them. So why was I being specific?
What's that little loop in Paris where they?
A roundabout.
Yeah, that roundabout where they killed the lady.
Oh, well.
You don't know the history shit. It's a little thing where they beheaded the lady, the witch lady. Yeah, they brought her to the middle of the roundabout and they beheaded her. Yeah, she was a witch. They called her a witch.
Who?
Damn. What's
Scarlet.
In Paris, at the roundabout, one of those, that's an area where they beheaded the lady. They thought she was a witch.
I don't know. I really don't know, France history.
Yeah. But anyway, that motherfucker drive like she's still there catching spell from her.
the other day, Danielle was following me. The girl, sorry. She was following me, and
we were just going to work. I wasn't following.
Or you know what I mean.
I'm a leader, not a follower.
Hey man,
out there. Okay.
Speak that shit.
Go ahead.
Okay, Beyonce too. Anyways,
I'm Kelly.
No, the other day I was just messing with her because she was right behind me, and I was just going like this, swerving in and out of lanes.
Yeah, and if I wasn't on the phone, I was going to call you and ask you, "Are you okay?"
She goes,
I thought he was having a fucking seizure
I
or something.
I was mimicking how people drive not going nowhere.
Yeah, but it was pissing me off.
I knew it would.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so what's up with that? And then the people that have to exit at the last minute all the way on the left.
It's fuck them for me.
No.
What's up with that for me is audacity. Is at an all-time high. What is up with that? And I looked up the definition for audacity because literally people don't know. There's two. Willingness to take bold risks. And there's rude or disrespectful behavior. And that's the one I'm talking about. There's a lot of people walking around with a lot of fucking audacity.
Oh, hell yeah.
The
person that went from the left to exit last.
I'm super tired of it. Like, y'all are about to start getting punched in the mouth, especially in this heat. It's like 200 degrees outside, and I'm gonna need you to figure it out. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of the stupid. I'm tired of the projection. I'm tired of the unawareness and not reading the room. Yeah. So.
Well, we kind of touched on this a little bit this last week, and a good movie to watch is Idiocracy, by the way. But
you brought that up.
I know,
times.
but I got to bring it up.
It's not even that though. It's
no,
just
I know,
the
but
entitlement.
The entitlement. That's what I'm saying.
Know-it-allness.
So people.
The ignorance.
Here's one thing that aggravates me besides the road too. When people are in the grocery store and you're in the aisle and you just stop to text somebody and block everybody else because your text or call is so important, move to the side.
Well, that's the same person doing this.
I know, that's my point.
It's just me. It's just me.
But that's my point. Like I'm the only one here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, and then half the time they look at you like when you're like, you stop like this to go past them because they just stop, and then they look at you like,
because the same conversation you having about them, they having about your response to them.
I didn't respond. I just said, "Excuse me."
Yeah, but you can see she's seeing you. Like, what's wrong with this motherfucker talking about this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Excuse me.
Just everybody on different levels.
I know that's my point. Like self entitlement. Like you're the only one in this aisle. You couldn't, because if I have to get a text or something or a call or whatever, I'll move myself to the whole corner of the room to get out the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But people will just stop in the middle aisle, block the whole aisle.
Honestly, it's not even just that. I don't even go. I haven't been to the grocery store in like 6 years.
Well, I have to, but
I know, but it's just period in life. It's just a lot of audacity. I think people have forgotten that people will actually pop you in the fucking mouth.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on that type shit.
That type.
So I try to stay home.
Yeah.
But if things get audacious in the home, I'm pop you in the house.
But it's almost like that's what everybody wants. Just stay home, lock down, shut up, work from home. That's it.
Well, most companies trying to get away from it.
That's my point.
But trying to get away from
Oh,
it.
get away from me, yeah. That too, but a lot of them don't, so.
But
yeah, that's my what's up with that. Do you have a what's up with that? I got a list.
What's up with the birds?
And the bees?
And the pockets and the trees.
And the cockroaches.
I'm just joking, but what's up with the insects? It's a lot of weird new species of insects new to me that I'm starting to see just pop up all over the place. And I know it got a lot to do with floods and shit like that. Because insects come over from in the water and shit, and got a lot to do with the birds.
My sister just showed me an albino fly. Never seen it.
And the migration.
She saw one, and I was like, "That's a thing."
So you know the bird migration with the climate warm, the global warming is different.
Well, that's not real, but go
but
ahead.
So I know this man that he got bit by this tick that paralyzed him and shit. He had a consultant that we used, and he was fucked up and shit, and it had to do with the bird. He a bird watcher too, and it had a lot to do with the bird migration. The bird was going, I want to say, to somewhere in South America and got the tick and brought it back. You know what I'm saying? Over here, and he got bit by this tick, and he was paralyzed and shit.
Ticks are so nasty in general, but yeah, that's...
Damn, he got the reversal of Spider-Man. He could have been Tick Man.
Yeah.
But nah, you got some weird species just popping up and that we don't know about. You know, for us to know about the species, it takes the scientists to...
What's that?
So,
a what?
A scientist or whoever studied insects to get the insect to study it and come up with antidotes if it bites you.
Insectonologist.
In my idiocracy voice, I don't listen to those people. The who?
They need Brondo. I think if they had Brondo, he wouldn't have been paralyzed.
Man, so what's up with these weird ass insects? Everybody,
and they're gross. Yeah.
Because I had an incident.
I've seen insects transform into human beings before. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And they just like infest. It's the craziest shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I know.
Right now. Don't.
I seen this dude with some bites all over his legs and shit. And
okay, I'm not start itching.
To this day, the doctors can't tell me what it was. It was some type of insect, but you know what I'm saying.
I feel like it's a bed bug issue.
But they not saying that. You know what I'm saying. That's a common thing to deal with, so they don't know what it was.
Is he pretending it happened at work?
No, I never said it was a work video, but
oh no, I'm just well, I don't think you would hang out with somebody else. So I'm assuming it's because you're in charge of stuff. But if he's not pretending it happened at work, that's his personal business.
But
get the fuck out. But I'm saying if he said it happened at work, they probably don't want to be like, we got to go investigate your house.
Wait.
We not
going. If it happened at work, but he the doctors don't know what it is. After taking blood samples and all this kind of shit.
One of them got him. It's an internal bed bug.
It's like
itchy. I don't know. I'm starting to itch. I got. Can we change the subject?
The one on MIB shedding his skin.
Have me spray on some spray just in case.
Like
but these bugs are bugging out here. There was my sister killed a. It looked like a baby cockroach, but it was like making clicking noises, like going. Like
that sounds like a
that sounds like a water bug.
No, it really happened. I was there. It was like making clicking noises.
Yeah, that's a water bug.
Yeah.
Okay. Those water bugs do that.
We get stink bugs in front of our house.
It wasn't by the water.
But I'm just assuming. Don't take my word for it, because I commend her for killing that motherfucker in your house.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. You seen what I was gonna do to the spider? I'm gonna burn this shit down.
I had a roach. I mean, we have extermination contests every month, twice a month sometimes. I had a roach come at me out the fucking sink up here. In the morning, I'm like getting dressed, but I have no shoes, nothing, and I'm not like normally. I'm like, somebody come get this roach. I'm not scared of them, but they just do too much for me. And I just automatically ran in here, grabbed whatever shoe I got, and
that's common though. The problem is when you got them little roaches, that's an infestation. You know, they say. When you got big roaches, it's like common.
I don't want any of it. I don't want.
No, I know.
Size. I don't want small, medium.
I know. When you
I don't want Americans.
No, you don't remember they asked about
Mexican,
that to make sure it wasn't an infestation.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't want them.
They said when they're little, it's an infestation because
these bills are too high. Live in your world. If I'm out in your world, I have to deal with it. I don't like it, but this is my world, and I need you to stay the fuck out.
Well, I saw a meme that said, "Well, why'd you build on my property? We were here first."
I did not, personally.
Okay, well.
It was already here.
Speaking of, going back to Mitch McConnell.
Sorry, go to their house, whoever did it.
Speaking back to Mitch McConnell, they had a picture of Mick Jagger at
Mitch McConnell?
Yeah, at 81, and Mitch McConnell, Mick Jagger at 81. 81, yeah, and then Mitch McConnell at 82. And he was all like spry and shit, and they were like alcohol and drugs and rock and roll. That's the hell
I'm just gonna say it. Sorry, I'm a petty princess. You're an asshole, and I'm sorry that happened to you. But you still can't be in charge. Sorry.
And it's like I said, man.
Nobody knows. The Lord handles it all.
Well, Sebastian is froze up right now, and you said he's molting his skin.
He's not signing bills about my vagina.
But he's molting his skin.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
maybe.
And my race.
You need to listen. Everybody needs to listen.
Yeah, pay attention to your body.
No, I'm just saying, no, listen to God. He's trying to tell us something. Mr. Mitch, you locking up and shit. When you locked up, you need to be listening.
It's also not.
I hope you can hear.
Who knows what he's hearing?
It's also not lost on me that you remember. I never heard it before. Maybe I didn't come up with it, but I used to say a male bitch as a Mitch.
Yeah, that was Kevin Hart.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Mitch.
These Mitches.
Anyways.
But listen, man. Everybody listen. Pay attention to the signs and listen. Personal and collectively. You know. Mitch.
What about this new generation running the Senate? What do you think about these cats? What's up with that? What do you think about these?
We'll see.
I'm asking.
I'd rather try that at this point.
Really?
Yeah, I'd rather just try that at this point, and we can figure it
But
out while we're still young enough to say, okay, term limit, out. You sucked for 2 years, bye.
I'd give him 4.
I can say this.
I'd give him 4. I'd give him 4.
It'll probably be a long vetting process. They should give us, everybody, a month off and put bills on the TV. And you vote from your home. We don't
like
need
American
Idol?
Yeah, we don't need no Senate. You know what I'm saying? It's 2023. You can do everything. Just take over the TVs for 30 days, and we need to vote for this, and everybody in the United States.
That don't work for me.
That
doesn't work for me because I stopped watching The Voice because you guys kept picking the wrong person. So that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work for me either.
The problem with that, voting like online and stuff like that, it can be hacked so easy.
But I'm not saying online.
No, I meant
it's just have a button on your remote control because it's gonna happen every year. Everybody that live in the United States, you got to take the month of February. Short month.
I just think that we need to vote
that
more.
Can be
we just need to vote more often.
That can be hacked too.
Yeah, everything can be fucking hacked. Are you kidding? Your life can be hacked. Is that even Mitch McConnell at this point? Is it?
He might be hacked.
Yeah. I mean, honestly. We gotta figure something out, and I would rather the new generation try to figure it out because we're not gonna be around that long, and I'll try it. We'll see. Fuck it. I said that before. I said, fuck it. We'll see. Try it. Because whatever is going on is just not fucking working.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like...
And you're supposed
to evolve. You're supposed to evolve.
And you'll be saying this in 20 years from now, I guarantee you. If we're around.
Hopefully in the Bahamas.
If we're around, yeah.
Hopefully in the Bahamas. With my farm and beach. Yeah.
We have to evolve people that's active and dealing with real life issues, people that's budgeting, managing their money, working for it and shit like that. These people,
no, they're getting paid to make votes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They not thinking about us.
Yeah. That's my point. But then again, if you technically you being said that is saying that is if they do term limits, then they're gonna try to do as much shit as they can to get as much money as they can before they get voted out too.
Well, good. Yeah. I hope that's
so
fine.
it's kind of like a double-edged.
Let's try it. We'll just
sword.
figure it. Let's just try it. If that don't work, we'll try something else. I'm all about science is experimentational. I'm a firm believer in science.
You can do term limits, but the relationships you build gonna last way further than them terms. So you still have influence. So people still gonna pay you. Hey, go influence this. Go talk to this person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look at Kanye West's stylist got indicted with Trump. Kanye West's stylist. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
your influence and relationships you build go a long fucking way.
I think we'll just reset, and I think that the Lord is going to give us.
Oh, He's giving it soon.
Yeah,
I can tell from the heat.
Oh. Yeah, that makes more sense then. tea also. My what's up with that is there's a trend going on in clubs right now where men are battling it out to show who has the most money by pouring out bottles that they bought at the club.
Oh, Lord, that's...
That are,
oh, my God.
Obviously, if you've ever been to a club...
That made me hurt.
You're paying like 3 times the price.
Yeah.
Anyways, for a bottle. And so they're just getting bottles and pouring it out to show how much money they have.
Are you serious? Are these the Thai kids?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't club. I just saw it and I was just like, that is so stupid.
These are the kids
that is so
that were drinking
stupid.
freaking glasses of water and lived with
know.
detergent.
That's so stupid and wasteful in general. Like, you're just a bad person, and I don't think you have that much money.
But that's the people that are going to run the Senate.
Bought a bottle and then snuck the cheaper one in your fucking man purse and then poured that one out. Or
that's the people that are going to be in Congress and Senate.
No, that's not. I think I trust people. Yeah, I'm not voting for someone that's in the club. Like,
okay, there's people that...
I'm just saying.
All right.
What is up with that? Come on now. You pour one out for your homie and then you drink the bottle. If that's what you're trying to do.
Like, this much. He don't need that much.
Yeah.
Like,
he got it.
Like a schnooker.
The water is wine.
Like a schnooker. I'm looking at it like this. Like a schnooker.
Yeah, like...
Did you get that drop? Oh, I landed on my foot.
Yeah, that'd be me. Like, I'd be there with like an eyedropper in my monocle.
Here's my homeboy.
Love you, Jer.
Or whatever. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
They'd actually find it funny if they know you.
Actual rich people don't do shit like that. Sorry. That's how they stay rich and can be rich. This doesn't make sense. I saw it and was like, are you serious? And there was video of it happening.
Well, that's why, I guess.
Their battle.
Yeah, people are making money on that. People viewing
now
it.
You're sober and broke.
Right. What did I do? Oh my God!
I need to come up with an
expensive bottle. Right. I paid $400 for a bottle of Bacardi and just poured it all out. That cost me $20 on the shelf.
Yeah, because they paying the club price for the bottle.
That's my point. It's 3 times the price. Yeah. I said, if I was like an ignorant, let's call him an ignorant, like I would just put a bottle in my purse that I paid.
We had
like Hennessy. We'll say Hennessy is what, like $23 or $7.50?
No.
25?
40
for a $7.50 a Hennessy.
Yeah. 46 something, 48.
Oh, so that means the club is charging like $500.
That's what I said.
Okay, so well, if I'm competing, I would put a bottle in my purse and then pour that one out. Like,
they might be. I mean, they might be.
That's probably what they're doing. You guys just stop. Do better. Dude, go pick up a book. Pick up a book at the club or something.
So we are in that industry, and I always thought that was ridiculous, but good for them, whatever. But I remember one time I went to a club and made reservations for a New Year's Eve party. And so we were there, and I said, hey, I need you to bring in our products, specifically this. So by the end of the night, they overcharged me, obviously on the bottle, but fine, it's our product. And I was serving to other people, hey, this is boo, boo, boo. And I said, and we didn't even finish everything. But I said, I am not leaving these bottles here. And I put one in my pocket.
So you can come home and pour one out for the homies?
Right.
Yeah.
So what I have to say to that person or them people.
It's a battle, so it's more than one, yeah.
Who feel they gotta prove their work in that form or fashion. If we can't Google your network, you ain't doing shit anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, not saying that you a celebrity, but most people.
That's why I said somebody rich would never do that. Somebody actually
rich.
If I Google John Doe's net worth and nothing come up, dude, don't even waste your money. You know what I'm saying? Regardless how much money you got, don't compete. Nothing to compete about.
70% of the wealthy people, technically, in the wealthy category, don't even own their cars.
Yeah.
They lease them. Because they don't have to drive them that far or, whatever. And they just get a new one every other lease.
Worst purchase you can make.
Yeah.
Because they don't know they've been in.
Yeah. They usually lease them. Pay the extra for a driver sometimes, but if not, drive it, and they don't drive that far.
I don't know. I'll let you know how I feel next year after I win the lottery.
Well, I won't waste your money. That's for sure.
What? What?
I'm saying, like, if you were to give me anything, I wouldn't waste it. You know me.
I got you. What you want? Some Chipotle?
Shriners. Donate to Shriners.
That boy,
I would have already done
some
that.
vintage bowls.
Some what?
Vintage bowls.
Some vintage
With some Elise sneakers.
I got some boots.
Got it.
Boots and
I want them.
I got y'all.
And a new Average jacket.
I don't.
Jacket.
I got that.
A new one.
I'm good.
A new one.
They don't make them no more.
Well, that's what I mean. Another vintage. They still make them. Well, you can still get them.
Okay, I have a question. It's a question. It's a what's up with that. But does anybody know what demon time means?
No.
I do.
Okay, what does that mean? Because I know Beyonce supposedly said it, and then like they have these hats, and it's like I'm on demon time. What does that mean?
That just mean they.
Probably being a being.
And so in the streets it mean you finna go do something, commit a crime.
Okay.
You know, like you on demon time. I'm finna spend.
So it's an old saying.
It's
Like
a young head saying. It's old, but it's.
Okay. I never heard of it. And it pops up
Yeah.
all the time, and I'm just like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Y'all don't claim demons.
Yeah, that's me either.
But,
that's why. Yeah.
That's. I was just
But
thinking.
that's what it is. They mean they finna go do something devilish.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of
Oh.
thinking.
Well,
in that.
I say crime. It's not always crime, but
Well, yeah, I don't think
you know,
Beyonce meant
I
crime.
watch those low budget Tubi movies, and you know what I'm saying.
Sometimes it's sex related.
Yeah.
I do know
They finna
that.
do something
But I'm
devilish.
just okay.
Yeah.
I'm not using that term. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't
So what happened to watermelon? Now it's demons.
I don't know.
I'm a demon drinking watermelon.
I feel like it was on
Watermelon.
maybe Savage. I don't know. I'm not that versed. That's why I asked if somebody knew.
Watch
that,
Tubi.
but
I
I'm
tell
not
you,
gonna-
watch Tubi.
I'm not watching that.
Yep.
No, thank you.
They can put you up on game.
I don't want to be on the game now that you've explained it. I'm glad I didn't know. Yeah.
Watermelon. I'm putting a demon
No, you can't
on
change the
you.
song. You can't.
Watermelon.
No.
No.
No. No. You sound like somebody's old white uncle,
Put the demon on you.
and now like somebody's old white grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what it means.
That was just a question for you. Okay, so what's up with that? I don't watch Love and Hip Hop at all. I've never seen it. I know of it, but it's just popping up on my Instagram feeds from like the Shade Room and stuff. But apparently, this girl, Erica Mena, that's how you say her name, Mena?
Yeah.
Mena. Okay. Her and some girl got in a fight, and she flipped a table and called the girl a monkey, or dark monkey, or something. She got fired from the show.
Over.
Yeah.
I used to watch that.
But it happened like months ago, so they knew that she said it already. I don't know who any of these people are. I've heard of Erica Mena because I think she was with Nicki Minaj's ex or something.
Yeah, she was with Safari. She got a baby by her.
Okay, that person.
Yeah.
However, you know, I do not. She's light skinned.
Yeah. She
And
the
the
one
person she
that
was talking to was dark skinned. She called her a monkey and dark monkey or something.
DJ Envy cheated on his wife with her too. Mean.
Is that the Breakfast Club dude?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. However, so she's that over there. Fine. However, what I did see in the clip is the lady across from her, do not know who that person is at all, said they were talking about kids, and she said, "Well, your child don't even like you." And then that's when she flipped the table.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I'm defending somebody I don't know. She could be an actual terrible person. If you say something like that to me, I'm gonna call you whatever the fuck I want to call you.
Well, Erica Mena, because I used to watch Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
It moved to MTV, and
Okay.
I don't watch it no more.
Okay.
But she's a staple. She fucking too old for that shit. That's what Love and Hip Hop do. You know what I'm saying? They just stage those fights, and they get paid more money for the fights or something, I think. You know, because that's where Cardi B came from. But She too old for that shit. So it probably was. Well, that's Love and Hip Hop New York. With if she owned it.
So I didn't know that.
What?
Cardi B came from.
Neither, because I never watched it. I mean, I saw clips of her like at a reunion saying something.
Cardi B, she came from that one.
I didn't know that.
Love and Hip Hop New York. But Erica Mena, I don't know who the dark person was. You know, they had their little circles. So me, you, and Rob will have our storyline, and then you have another circle with a storyline. So I don't even know who our storyline is.
Am I the yellow bone in our circle?
That's probably me.
Yeah,
But,
it is. Yeah. It is, actually.
Ain't no telling whose storyline she in, because she been in that shit.
I don't know. I only, again...
You know, they got they staple
Yeah.
people, and they keep building these
Yeah, that's the only
stories
person's
around them.
name that I know of. It's her, Seraphi or whatever, and Scrappy. It's on there.
Yeah, Scrappy,
or whatever.
Yeah.
However, I'm just saying, when somebody's in an argument, I don't care what type of argument, if it's staged or not, and you say something off like that, normally, number one, I watch Real Housewives a lot. Don't bring up somebody's man or their kids. And if you do, you're going to get what you get. I would have probably called her a monkey, and I think me and her are the same color.
Yeah.
I would have said, you shut the fuck up, monkey, too.
Yeah.
If you said, you could have said about Harper, that's not even my kid.
But
you could have said about my dog.
You can't control it, so it stays.
When you're heated, you're heated.
It stays, but it stays like we need a fight scene right now. What you saying to somebody and all that is not staged. You know what I'm saying? You just saying whatever to get the reaction, so you can give them the scene they paying you for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They say they would show up for a screening, and they don't know what they gonna do. And when they get there, you know, the producers and shit, we need y'all to knuckle up or throw a drink on somebody. So a motherfucker don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? You really shouldn't fire her for saying that, because you setting them up to say any motherfucking thing, because you just trying to get the reaction.
Yeah. Again, I haven't watched the show. The Housewives, I think there's a lot of like stage things. I watch it too, but you know, they're making it like that was so racist. I don't think it was. I think it was shitty.
That's black on black crime.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, I honestly, I would have said, I don't know what. When you're in a rage, you don't know what the fuck's gonna come out of your mouth. And you said her child didn't like her.
Yeah, that's some harsh shit right there. That person should be
like, if you tell me right now Harley doesn't like me, that's my fucking dog, I'm gonna fucking punch you in your mouth. What the fuck you mean you don't like me? You know, like, you don't know. Like, sorry.
That's harsh.
Sorry. I'm
your 4-year-old kid don't even like
I'm Team Erica on that one. I don't know. I'm never gonna watch this show. Especially after you described it to me.
How many viewers did they get on that fight?
A lot.
That's a big show. It's been around for years.
I don't like your backwards ass hat.
Don't flip this over, please.
Just
fix this.
I used to watch Atlanta. I love Hip Hop Atlanta more than New York, but
I thought Mike was gonna go up and punch me.
And I like Love Hip Hop Hollywood or LA. They got one in California. When Ray J used to be on there, I used to like it. Ray J just cracked me up, but
I don't even think your watch works.
It works.
No.
They do a lot of shit.
I can't see you.
Are you trying to start a reality TV?
I can't see you.
Should do a reality
camouflage shirt. I can't see you.
We should all come up with a character and do a reality TV episode.
Yeah, I love it.
That would be really funny. I'm not an actress, but I can. Yeah. I watch enough reality TV.
Do bits.
Glasses. Who wears glasses? The only glasses I have are in my hands.
At least my ankle work.
At least my foot ain't split.
What? This is a roast now.
I stubbed my toe yesterday. And when I looked at it, finally looked at it, the motherfucker split down the middle, toenail and all.
I know I have gray in my beard, but your little beard has more probably gray than my beard.
Wow. This was the worst roast ever. Yeah.
I know your fingers.
should do it.
I know my fingers are burnt up from cigarettes.
Yeah.
It totally is. Anyways, can we get into our next thing?
Yeah.
Is somebody have anything else? What's up with that? We have to do a play, guys.
Yeah, we can do it.
A character play. It'll come next. Not next time.
What's up with that?
Yeah. Ooh wee.
Yeah, but you need to leave kids and mamas and shit out of.
Yeah, because I'm gonna fight you on site.
Yeah.
And dogs, apparently.
Well, that's my children. I don't have children. Don't bring up my godchildren then.
But them loving hip hop motherfuckers, they like, I want to say B-level celebrities in Atlanta and shit.
I was just hoping you were going to get up and hit me and we were going to get thousands of views, but that didn't happen.
I choose violence all the time, but not no stupid petty shit like that.
Not like me.
Yeah.
Not like me.
Yeah. Nah, I think
well.
about it.
Yeah.
It'd take a lot for me to throw a drink at you.
Yeah.
Throw a drink.
You down there got that's how they start.
That's how they start.
Most of them.
That's how it starts with
Yeah.
with the drink. Then that's
This
it,
whole
yeah.
cup and straw will go in your eye.
First of all, we don't waste liquor. We already established that.
Yeah.
But it's funny. You brought up Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
They have, and it's not funny. It's
serious.
It's bullshit. You know, when I think about it,
Look at my Mitch face.
the female confrontations, they have those more than man on man conversations. The men do have conversations with each other, but it's usually the women having conversations about one of the men or something on the show.
That's called real life.
Yeah.
Small, big world.
Them dudes ain't nothing enough. Them broads be nothing enough.
None of them are interesting to me.
So we got to get into our second special segment of the evening, titled
Ooh wee.
3,000 questions. 3,000 questions.
It is evening. We started hanging over here early, but we usually would be starting right about
Tequila took a nap.
But
our
our special segment of the day, titled 3,000 questions about me being Tequila, me being Cognac, me being the girl.
I'm gonna answer first.
I'm gonna randomly open this book. I'm going to the front though, so yeah. And I'm gonna ask question 250. 250. What is history's most tragic love story in your opinion?
Titanic.
That's history?
No, I'm just joking. Romeo and Juliet.
That's not real though.
I thought it was, no? Oh yeah, you're
It might
right.
have been. It could have been.
Most tragic love story.
Most tragic love story.
I got two of them.
History.
Oh, and history. It's just,
Adam and Eve.
That ain't history. That's just a couple of years ago.
History. What is history's most tragic love story in your opinion? If it's something real life, it's probably Mark Antony and Cleopatra, because that could have been something, and narcissism took over. I mean, that's real. Adam and Eve is also real. I don't think Adam and Eve was tragic. They just had one really terrible child and one good one.
You think? It's usually what happens.
Tragic? Okay, I have a tragic love story. Emmett Till and his mother.
That's tragic.
Yeah. That's an actual factual. Look it up. Google. Okay.
My tragic love story is I'm trying to word African American community and crack cocaine. Tragic love story. Written by the United States government.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy y'all's Labor
You said
Day.
you had two.
Well, it's not history. I was gonna say Johnny Depp and my girl Hearn. Amber Heard.
I mean, it's at least factual.
It's not history yet. It'll be history next year. But
Well,
time,
no,
you know how we
there's
live.
a documentary now
we live
going
in,
on.
We
Yeah.
live in stanzas, so
That
I'm
was
like,
tragic?
Yeah, that was tragic.
You know what's tragic we're gonna
See,
do some.
I can Tina. I can
said
Tina.
I see a lot of them.
I can Tina Turner.
I can. Yeah. Okay. God dog it.
Eat the cake, Andy, man. No,
Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling.
No,
They should still be together right now.
Robert
That's a
Pattinson and what's her name?
The Trampire?
Yeah, the other one.
No.
Trampire.
No.
And the
That's not. I didn't make that up. Will Ferrell did.
Brad Pitt and
Jennifer
Aniston.
Tragic, but
Ray J and Kim.
Kim and Earl, but
damn, there was one I can't remember.
you can't keep it going.
I know. I know. It's oh my God, Bodyguard. Oh my God, why am I forgetting her name? Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown.
Yeah, that's tragic. That is so fucking tragic. Whitney and Bobby.
I don't have anything to say about that.
That fall into the African Americans. What I said in crack.
Yeah,
I don't think it was just crack.
I didn't say anything, and I don't know if I would have liked them together. Yeah. Tragic love story. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anybody with a non-tragic love story. I've heard
Michael Jackson and
Nope. Not doing that.
and
Nope. Cut it off. Cut. We're not even saying nope.
Bubbles.
Nope. Good night, everyone.
okay.
I love everybody here. And I really
You said
I will
bubbles.
see.
Good night.
Tragic is this love story because I'm leaving the crew.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you all.
See you next week.
Bye.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.